Marty, there's Maya. How are you?
What's up, Maya?
Hi. Actually, like my heart is pumping. I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, we'll have a heart attack on us on the show. I haven't bought insurance yet. So I need to get on the heart attack because I don't have the insurance, the liability insurance. Nope, it's a true story.
Okay, I've never done it like this before. Okay, so I will probably make some mistakes in my English, but I apologize. I'm Polish.
All right, we're gonna go easy on you here.
No jokes, Keith.
No jokes, Marty. No jokes.
No jokes.
We're heading
No
into
jokes.
center stage, and today
We're all lovers. We're all lovers, not fighters here.
Well, I got to tell you, especially as Marty, since Johnny showed up, we're especially lovers now. We absolutely have lost all the fighting because we're just lovers. Every single day, we're like, no, I don't want to fight. I want to love because I got John in my corner. But hey, listen, Maya, we're here for center stage. And today we're talking about how the best leaders smash procrastination before it drags them down. And you've been running your Polish translation business for 12 years. When AI hit your industry, you didn't just sit back and wait. You pivoted hard. Now you use SEO to help digital platforms blow up traffic and dominate the Polish market.
Okay, Keith, I see you very aware what's happening in the translation industry. Are you reading my news, my LinkedIn? Okay, so many questions about procrastination, like the first thing. Okay, so I would say I had procrastinated like for the first 10 years of my business activities, and I was like totally invisible, I would say. But the thing is, I had small children, so I didn't have much time like for social media and other stuff like newsletters, blogs, and all that. And about other things, yeah. I'm in the localization like industry. I'm a translator, like Polish translator, and everything was great actually. Not like before AI turned the whole industry upside down. I would say probably other industries as well. And I had to look for something so as not to, I don't know, get involved in some exploitative, say like practice that a lot of translation agencies right now do. So I turned to SEO and I took some courses, I got some mentors, and this year, and like at the very beginning of this year, because I was also like, I would say like procrastinator, like posting on social media, and actually because I'm almost 40, it's not nothing really surprising for you because probably you're my age, or maybe the guy in the middle is a bit younger, not sure.
Yeah.
So it felt very awkward, like for me to post on social media, or like LinkedIn and do all that stuff. But I said to myself, okay, I need to start. So I started like in March this year, and it was like a month of posting, trials and errors and all that stuff. And I don't have any big like community or audience, but actually even this small audience got me some results, and I also got some ideas what actually this small audience need and what I can do for them. And like a lot about SEO is there are a lot of courses, but I have theory, and when you start like watching them and I don't know 40 chapters all that complicated stuff, so you actually watch the first 5 minutes of the very beginning, and then you put it on the shelf and you think like, and you plan to come back to it like so I thought I would just do it differently because I was also, sorry.
That's okay. So one of the things we really find is helpful for our audience is just to keep the conversation going back and forth. So I'm gonna help you out on this on our show here this morning. We want to keep them short and fast and back and forth so we can have a good dialogue.
All right.
One of the questions that we like to ask every single guest here on our show is, what's your morning non-negotiable? How do you start your day? What's your morning routine look like? And maybe there isn't a routine, but what does your morning look like, Maya?
Okay, all right. I don't want to sound as all these like coaches that say, okay, I get up at 5 and then meditate and then have some, I don't know, low carbs and then like exercise and all that stuff. Okay, so I don't meditate. I should, maybe next year I'll try. And then, but I started waking up at 5. And what actually helped me, that's also because I have children, and it's like the only time I can do anything. And I just think, like, I don't know, focus without time all the time.
So you get up at 5, and then what's the first thing?
And I will give you a pro tip how to actually do it, because like last year I tried to do it and I actually did it like for 2 weeks only, and then it was Christmas break, and then after Christmas break it was really hard to come back to it, and then several months passed, and then like my husband actually, like he gave me this tip or maybe idea, and he said maybe let's keep our phones so we can better.
Hold on. I got to interrupt you. Sorry. You said something that might have been the most important thing you just said. For last week, I got to bring John and Marty into this, Maja. I got to bring John and Marty into this. So I got to ask you to just pause for a second here, Maja.
All right.
Myself and John and Marty and Christina, we had a big conversation last week about men and women that bring the phone to the bedroom and they look at the phone when they're having sex. So
Okay,
I might have to put you on the spot here. I hope you're not one of those ladies, Maja. You have children. Clearly, you didn't use the phone for every moment with your husband. So I'm thinking you found a few moments in the bedroom where you guys were able to put the phones aside. Bunny, come help me out, brother. Come help me out.
All right.
My question is, I love the fact that you took the phones out of the bedroom, but what was the reason? Why did you take it out of the bedroom? What problem was the cell phone causing in the bedroom?
The reason wasn't like anything like sex related, but the thing was that like, so I tried to wake up 5, right? And it was like 5 a.m.
You did, or your husband woke you up at 5?
My husband.
Oh, is your husband waking you up at 5?
No,
Was your husband waking you up?
I think she's trying to wake up at 5.
Oh, she was. I thought maybe her husband was waking up at 5 because the phones were put aside.
I wanted to wake up. Okay, sorry. I wanted to.
Is this leading to a snooze, Maja? Were you getting the phones out of the bedroom because you guys were hitting the snooze button? Thank you.
Exactly.
Have I been preaching this forever? Come on now. For the love of Christ, it even works on the other side of the fucking planet, everyone. You see that? Jesus Christ. I'm talking universal law here, people. Listen closely. Come on. That's one of the things that I say, Maja. Take your phone, put it in another room, because when that son of a bitch goes off, you can't hit the snooze.
Yeah, I know. It was like snoozing for 2 hours and then.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want that.
But actually, it works when you keep your phone, like not in a bedroom, but somewhere close, near your bedroom, like in a bed. Then you have to wake up to switch on.
You got to go walk to go get that son of a bitch. And then you think, I'm already on my feet. Do I really want to feel like a piece of shit and go back and lay down? You think, no, I've got more sack than that today. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to walk to the coffee machine. I'm going to walk wherever the fuck I need to go, but I'm not going to go get back in that warm bed because that's what the little voice inside me is telling me to do. And I know when I listen to that son of a bitch, at the end of the day, I'm fucking bummed out. Great job.
John, unless you want to get back into the warm bed and cuddle up to the partner.
That should have been done the night before.
That's not helping your productivity, Keith.
That's it.
That's not helping your productivity.
That's supposed to be scheduled the day before. Mornings are for kicking ass.
I like that, Johnny, actually.
So,
Okay,
Johnny,
guys.
but kicking, let's get start off with an unloading of the clip, Johnny.
When you empty the clip, you get a whole bunch of serotonin, which makes you want to go back, which makes you want to chill out. In the morning, you actually need a little cortisol to get things cranking.
I don't know, man. I might have to debate you on this a little bit. Not master
Let's
debate.
go, baby. Let's go.
Sometimes I find mental clarity is helpful for me when I start the morning off with maybe emptying the clip. I can make you.
I've never ever been the guy that says my way is for everyone. I'm just talking about how I do it. Sometimes there are times in the morning where I get going too hard and too fast, and I do need to settle it down. So I'll empty the clip. Sometimes by myself, or sometimes I'll go and find Terry because she doesn't get out of bed till 10 o'clock. So she's easy prey.
I know for myself, that's going to put me right back to sleep. So
that's what I'm talking about. I got to be ultra wound up to empty the clip and stay the pace for the day.
Yeah, we're talking morning procrastination with Keith, Marty, John, and our guest Maja from Poland here. As we wrap up the segment, Maja, what's one thing that you're not going to procrastinate on today? One thing, Maja, you're going to say, you know what? I got a bunch of energy from the show, and I know your day is working towards like the middle afternoon and evening, but maybe there's something you woke up this morning, you put on your list, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get to it yet. So I want you to think about one thing you haven't got done yet today. You're going to get done. You're going to commit to Keith, Marty, and John, and Christina. And then you're going to come on the comments. I got it done.
Okay, so I wouldn't procrastinate like a dinner for my family because like a Polish woman, sometimes I do. We go to some, I don't know, restaurant, or we are just somewhere, I don't know, or a holiday. But like that today, I'll be cooking some things.
In closing up the segment here, Maja, you've been fun. How can Business Athlete Nation find you? How can they connect with you? Where can they find you? How can they learn about the translation, everything you're doing, Maja, over on LinkedIn, the internet? Tell Business Athlete Nation how we can connect with you.
You can connect with me on LinkedIn. You could connect with me on YouTube, but but I'm not very active there yet. Actually, maybe I will start being active there. What else? You can join my newsletter, which is called Tips. What else? I've actually created, like quite recently, I've created a group which is called From Invisible to Found. And this is a Discord group. And I actually talk with my little community, like maybe not talk. I just give them like some actionable SEO tips, this, I don't know, one-on-one Zoom calls. And this is actually all for free. Just I wanted to tell you, because it's kind of a pilot project. And I want to just, I don't know, turn it into some different stuff, like maybe some digital product, whatever. But I just need feedback, like a lot of feedback. So that's why it's a kind of situation. Like they join, learn from me, and I get feedback from them.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Listen, I got to tell you, I've thoroughly enjoyed your support of the show, your support of me, your support of everything that we're doing over on LinkedIn and on the channel. You have been a great supporter, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful you knocked on my door a number of months ago and you're like, hey, I'd love to be on the show. I've never been on a show before. I'm like, hey, come on the show. So we have a segment, a fun little segment. I love your energy. I love you just brought some energy and some fun here to the show today. So
great smile.
100%. Yeah, you brought
some laughs to the show too.
Yeah, because we don't have any laughter on our show here. So, I hope you'll keep the energy flowing once we say goodbye over on LinkedIn, and you'll continue supporting us, and we'll continue going back and forth on the channel, and we'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, sure. It was great to see you. Actually, it was like the first show in my life that I've like taken part. So we'll see how it goes later on. Okay, so great, awesome. What should I click now? I'm not sure. Leave studio. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Leave studio, and we're gonna bring Marta on stage. Maja, you have an awesome rest of your day, and listen.
Thank you, Maja.
Thank you, Maja.
Listen, Maja, whatever you're procrastinating, I invite you to stop. You gotta feed those kids. Gotta feed the kids. All right, Maja joining us from Poland today. That was a lot of fun. Fun little segment there.
It was very fun.
Joining us here today. Hey, coming around the corner is No Month. Remember, No's coming up. Don't procrastinate.